Hi, put the mic on.
It is on.
Oh, I gotta put my headphones on. It's the Chipper Show. It's not the Chipper Show. We're here too. Yeah, it's the Chipper Show where I'm just ripping and telling stories, telling a few lies.
Telling a few lies.
Why were you lying?
Yeah, just telling some fibs.
Like what?
I don't know. I remember one time I told someone I put blueberries on my oatmeal, but I really had strawberries. And I told them like a week later. I'm like, remember I told you I had blueberries? They're like, yeah. Like I ate strawberries, cocksucker. He'll fucking fucked up over that.
Chip, what the fuck, man? That's mean.
He's lying about it. He never did it.
He never did that?
No, he didn't.
He was lying about that, too?
Yeah, he lies a lot. He's got no friends.
Lies.
Who's on the phones? We have two people.
They have two people from Lenny from Long Island.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
Lenny?
Hey, guys, if the Asperger dude was fighting me in the hallway and told me that, yeah, but I lived in Italy, fucking home run.
Yeah, this guy Lenny knows.
The fucking home run, and then he followed it up with saying, you know, where they make polio cheese. Oh, fucking close the school down.
Fuck yeah, Lenny. I would have said to him, you used to live in Europe. Why don't you go back there or something on a big ship?
Next thing we hear is a truck horn.
All right, thank you, Lenny, for the call.
Wait, fellas, real quick. Jim, you there?
Yes, sir.
When Brewer was in last week, it came across as some awkward battle with Anthony. Did that come across more awkward than it actually was in studio?
You know, it's weird. It was funny to hear them joking about it, and of course I was egging it on. Ooh, oh man, like I loved it. But then it definitely got real. But yeah, people get annoyed at each other during arguments, but it didn't feel that awkward. No, I didn't care. I mean, what do I care if they argue? Like, his friends are going to argue sometimes. It's not like it was a personal argument like, hey, your wife is this, or I don't like you because you're not funny. But when two guys are arguing about an issue like gun control, abortion, religion, it's the issue they're arguing about, as long as it doesn't get really personal. And I know those guys like and respect each other, so no, I don't give a fuck, dude. I've seen so many real arguments and so many arguments with comedians and shit, it's never awkward for me.
Right. I was wondering if that relationship was like,
nah.
So good that they were playing that up a little, or did it come across as it was?
They were, in that moment, getting annoyed with each other. They were getting annoyed with each other's point of view. Ant thought Brewer was fucking stupid, and Brewer thought Ant was stupid. But again, they're friends, and that happens. There was nothing more to it after that. They after the show, they were just talking and laughing, and, you know, it was the same as it always is.
And on a follow-up to that, Jim, I know a lot of times your point is a little bit more of the liberal side, let's say, when it's an argument against Anthony, which it's tough not to be.
Yeah, because Ant's more conservative. Not to cut you off, I tend to at times play devil's advocate. Because I do miss Anthony right now. Yeah! But, you know, if somebody was arguing totally against guns, I would take up the argument for guns, too, because I try to be, compared to Anthony, I'm a bit more liberal, yes. Sorry, sir.
That's fine. That's the sense I got was, is it all devil's advocate, or is every time your opinion a complete 180 from Anthony?
It's not a 180, because Anthony is a definable conservative. Like, Ant takes a very, very a hard stance on most things. He's liberal socially, like when it comes to the Zimmerman case, like when it comes to the media reporting black on white crime, I agree 100% with Anthony. We are completely on the same page when it comes to the press and the way they don't cover things. Like when we talk about Trayvon Martin and George Zimmerman, I don't totally disagree with Ant, but there's the other side I'm trying to look at too, because I'm not 100% with Zimmerman. You know what I mean? So it's not always devil's advocate. A lot of times I'm just, say from the middle, I'm a little bit to the right, but Anthony's much farther to the right. That's all it is.
I get that. You guys keep up the good work.
Okay, thanks. But Ant's a fun guy to debate with, though, because Ant's so smart that, you know, when you're fucking going back and forth with Anthony, it's never, like, I'm never mad at him, but you're debating a brilliant guy, you know, and I know I'm debating a brilliant fucking guy. So this time where Anthony will he made a great point. I forget what we were talking about recently, but I just had to go, fuck, that's a good point. Like, you know, sometimes you got to say, that's the problem with arguing. People don't say things like, all right, you're right about that. Everyone digs in and gets so 100% about winning the argument and about making the point that even if somebody makes raises a good point, they don't acknowledge it. So I think that Ant and I kind of do that for each other.
I had a homeless guy make a good point the other night in an argument. I got in a fight it was at 12 o'clock the night the baby came home from the hospital, and I was walking the dogs, and a homeless guy kicked Kelby. Like, you know, I don't purposely walk up and boot him fucking 10 feet away, but I just heard him. He walked by, and I heard Kelby yelp. And I snapped. I was like, what the fuck? You kicking my... And he came at me. He's like, fuck you. We were screaming at each other. Like, you fucking kick an animal, you fucking idiot. And he's like, you think I meant to kick your fucking animal? I mean, at the top of our lungs, about to fucking throw fists. And then I was on my phone at the time telling somebody about the baby, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, you shouldn't have been on your fucking phone. You should be paying attention to your fucking dogs. And I went, it's a good point. I was like, it's a good point. You know what? You fucking homeless piece of shit.
He's a bum.
Yeah, he's a bum. And then you know what he did? He fucking pulled the race card on me. He goes, the reason why you fucking, you don't like black people. And he started screaming that I hated black people. And like, I'm a racist. He just called me a racist out of the blue. I didn't even know what the fuck to do. I was in shock. I was like, what the fuck? The only thing a white guy can do is actually be racist at that point, right?
Right.
It's crazy.
We have Samantha in Buffalo. I'm only going to her because she's a woman. We finally have a girl caller, Bob.
You have one?
We have a woman calling.
Well, let's wait. Let's wait to see it. It's not Sam. Get it?
I'm here.
Oh, it's a girl. Hi, it's Samantha.
Well, they call me Sam anyway. So.
Hey, Sammy!
You sound cute.
Yeah, that too.
You sound cute as hell.
Thanks.
How tall are you?
I just wanted to tell you that.
Wait a minute.
Night,
How tall are you?
5'6".
5'6". So that's how much you weigh.
I don't know. I don't get on scales.
I forget it.
All right. What's up, Samantha?
We get that. I have the same answer.
Hi, sweetheart.
I just wanted to tell you, last night I mentioned to my husband and I are huge fans of your show. We listen every day.
Thank you.
And I was just like, oh man, yesterday Sarah Abraham was on Opie and Anthony. It was hilarious. And he was like, oh yeah, were they mean to her? Were they nice to her? I was like, they went pretty easy on her. And he was just like, did Norton ask her about her pussy? And I was like, no. He was like, well, you know, Norton loves those meaty pussies.
Is it meaty?
Well, he wanted to know if you asked her about it.
I wouldn't ask anybody like that. Again, she wasn't the type you could have that kind of fun with anyway.
Yeah.
She was, I guess, a bit standoffish, but I attributed some of that to her age. And, again, a porn chick would have to, I'll tolerate a lot from a porn chick. Because, again, it's just so fucking hacky to go after them. Hey, you do porn. Like, everybody knows they do porn. Is your dad proud? Oh, God, right already.
Well, no, I get why you went easy. I just thought it was hilarious. But he was like, well, did he ask her about her pussy?
I did not, though, but now I want to see a photo of her pussy. Thank you, Samantha, for the call.
Thanks, guys.
And let's ask, what was the thing about this, Bob? Don't show the baby kids off?
Go ahead. I know what he's going to say, but they're absolutely wrong. Okay. Hello, what's up, man? What's up, Remy?
Yeah, what's up, Bobby? You said you had video of your kid popping out, like the moment it came out.
No. Let me rephrase that. I don't have video of it coming out of her vag.
I do.
I just have the video of the baby just before, it was coming out of her, just her face. And then the baby on her chest, but no tits hanging out. No, she's covered up. The baby's covered up. It's just them. I don't have any, fucking bloody vag with a head and an arm. I would never show my kid that.
The reason I told you that, I'm looking through the old family album. I was born in '87. I'm 26 now, and I see this big bloody mass of a bowl of picture. I'm like, Dad, what's this? It looked like somebody punched it through a red-headed bagel. Of me being born.
Oh, he had a fucking Instagram photo of fucking your mom's vag with your head coming out of it?
Yes.
Nice. Jesus. The 1978 filter?
Yeah. Did you look at it and go, hey, Mom, you're cunt in this picture?
Jesus, Chip. I'm sorry, dude. Chip. Remy, I'm sorry.
Hey, Bobby, I think, on another note, that I was collateral damage in a blocking spree you had, because I'm blocked on Twitter, and I never did anything.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Email me.
Don't apologize. See what he did first. Yeah, give your Twitter name, and we'll see how Bob feels.
At Remy Green.
I'm not going to fucking hunt you down. Send me an email, and I'll fucking add you back in.
Oh, what's your email, goddammit?
YKWD@riotcast.com.
All right, then. Thanks.
Goodbye.
Bye, buddy.
We could talk. There's a call here. Terry from Pennsylvania has a question for Bob.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Welcome aboard, Terry.
Congratulations, Bobby. And you had George Zimmerman's brother in earlier this week, so I was wondering if we can get Bobby's take on the upcoming Trayvon Martin case.
I thought he was good, Robert Zimmerman. We talked to him. I thought he was a good guest.
I didn't hear it. at all. I've been out of commission for the last almost 2 weeks, bro. I haven't checked really Twitter, Facebook.
Well, you
news,
know what's going on
nothing.
with the George Zimmerman case.
Yeah, pretty much, but I don't know what the fuck's going on. I've seen a little bit of it on the news, but not anything what's going on in the case. So I really don't have an opinion. All I know is that I haven't slept and I have to wipe baby shit. And there's many different kinds of baby shit. You want to talk about baby shit? The crystallized baby shit, yellow baby shit, green shit. Then some tar came out of my kid's ass. And there's little nooks and crannies. And I'm trying to keep my kid's asshole nice and pink in case he winds up being a gay. I want his first lover to go, wow, your dad really
cared for you.
Your asshole is so pretty. It's nice and pink.
Well, you can call if you want to discuss this further. Phone lines are open. What's the number, Sammy?
866-WOW-1-WOW.
Yeah.
I wonder, like, Travis, your kid.
What? Your son.
Your son. He has a girl.
I know.
Okay. What's blueberries make me pontificate.
That's funny. I know. I was just a small M80s you're eating.
Like, are you panicking about the future of your kid? Do you think of that all the time? Like that?
Not all the time. No.
Waves of that hit me, and I just wake up in the middle of the night. What the fuck?
No, I don't lose sleep over any of it. But
Should have canceled.
Sorry.
What happened?
No, guys. What's up there?
I don't know. I guess we're just.
Hey, what are you gonna do?
Jim and I were having a conversation. You can get back to yours now.
Yeah, I didn't mean for you to hear that.
I want Sam's energy level to,
You think it's a little low today?
Well, it's not. It's just fucking monotone. I'm tired. I'm over this whole radio thing.
I'm not over it.
Well, I want your energy to show that.
Yeah. The whole Bob and Sam arc is almost
fuck,
complete
man?
now, because there was a time where you were just completely in love with him.
You were all about Sam.
I'm still in love with him. My energy. Can you hear my voice?
I can.
My energy's still here. I consider you my first son.
Yeah, but I mean,
really?
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time you tried to molest him.
I don't do that anymore, man.
Thank you, Bob.
Yeah, I don't fuck. It's so funny too. When was the first time you jerked off, Trav? After you had a kid? How many days?
I don't know.
That night, you don't remember the first time you jerked off?
No, believe it or not, that's not a milestone in my life.
Well, it's funny that I talked to a lot of guys, and they were like, "Oh yeah," because you feel like, ugh, when is this bad now? Like. I did it the fucking night I went home, by the way.
That's fine. It's a relief.
Just to let the stress. It was the stress of it. I was home by myself, and I cranked it out. But
have your dogs been nice to your
my? You know what?
Because that's a big concern.
I took the blanket home from the hospital and let my dogs fuck with it and smell it and all that shit. But Kelby was, he does that shit with a toy where he kind of looks at it, stares at it, and then attacks it. He was doing that to my kid in the crib, and I woke up and caught him, like just staring at the dog. But it wound up that he was just protecting. He sat and watched, the first night home, sat and watched the baby all night. And would fall asleep and then wake up and then fall asleep and wake up. Yeah, it was weird.
Dogs can be very protective over.
It was fucking, yeah, it was weird. Like, he sat right over Dawn and watched the baby all night. Diva doesn't want nothing to fucking do with the kid. I think she's kind of mad about it. She's been kind of depressed. She's been, she ain't getting any love, but.
When I came over, the dogs were still all over me.
It makes me sick.
Dogs love you.
But it's a love that I can't. It's the love that you guys have for your children. That's the way the dogs feel about me.
And I have no idea why.
That's because I'm just a lovable guy.
You do turn into a different Jim Norton around dogs
and children.
Yeah, but Kelby, he is sweet as hell with my kid. By the way, Jim. Immediately, some of my friends were like, I don't want to hold them because they're fucking creeps.
I was a little nervous. I don't want. You don't want to drop the baby and kill the kid. It's like a fear. The baby's gonna fall, but I sat down, and I could tell Dawn was, because Bobby goes, hold the baby, and Dawn's like, well, if he doesn't want to, B, she's like, she's thinking, I don't want him to chip out and fucking drop the kid. So I sat down though, and he put the baby in my arms. It was really cute too.
Yeah,
I had to resist the urge because I don't want to get germs on him. I want to kiss his little fat cheeks. It was very, very kissable.
You give him a little kiss if you want.
Nah, but not till he's
just not with
bit.
any voices. I don't want any of your fucking voices while you're kissing my kid. Yeah.
Please, I don't think my daughter has yet to meet Jim. She just knows Uncle Paul.
Yeah, but I'm always nice. I don't say creepy things. I just do the voice to make the guys laugh.
Do you understand? I hope your daughter grows up to be a feminist and then sues him for fucking some weird verbal molestation.
Carrie in New York. Let's go to Carrie because I want to address her question.
Hi, my name's Carrie. I'm from Huntington.
Hi,
I
Carrie.
love you guys. I listen every single day. Jimmy, I just wanted to tell you I love you. I saw you at Caroline's. You're awesome.
Thank
but
you.
Before, you were saying that you don't beat up on the porn stars because they're such easy targets.
Yeah.
But I was just wondering, because I have to turn the show off very infrequently, but when you're beating up on Stalker Patty and Lady Di, I can't listen because it's so uncomfortable.
Well, we don't.
How come they're not easy targets?
Well, they are. I mean, in all honesty, they are. The difference is, we have a relationships with them, and we've gotten to know them. But in a way, they are easy targets, and that's why it's like it's harder for me to be genuinely mean to them. Like I've always been pretty nice to Patty. We tease them and get frustrated, like with Bobo. But we know them, and when I say porn stars are easy targets, I don't mean they're weak. I don't mean that they're dumb. I just mean that the idea of the male radio show host saying shitty things to the porn chick is predictable and fucking corny. And it's like, what are we going to pretend that they're not hot? It's like, this chick sucks dick for a living. Good. God bless her. What a great girl, because I can jerk off watching her. If they're cunty, that's one thing. Yeah. But if they're nice, it's because, like, she's coming into our world. Good luck going into her world and surviving.
Yeah.
Any morning guy that's a dick to a fucking porn chick, good luck surviving where she does every day. Take your dick out in front of all those people, get it hard, motherfucker, and stick it into a girl while a camera crew. And then watch how she fucking runs circles around you as she does that professionally, and you flounder like a child. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's
Stop staring at me while you're giving the speech.
No, but I'm not, though. I know you. And I'm not. And honestly, I'm just. It's just. I have a respect for them that I think we should all have because we've all watched their videos.
I mean, look, you're right though.
Thank you very much, Karen. I appreciate it.
If they're cunts, though, some of them can be
absolutely.
Some of them the fucking cunty and diva-ish. Like I've done shows in Vegas, and some of those girls have shown up, and some of the penthouse pets and shit like that, and they sit up front and they fucking think they're just better than and nobody can touch them. I've kicked them. Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
They're fucking cunts. But a lot of porn girls have a very great demeanor. They actually, if they know, all right, I do suck dick for a living. I take it in the ass. I take DPs. But whatever. That's what I like. And they're nice people. Then you should have no problem with them.
When Belladonna, I don't believe is, when she came in, she was great. She was watching her movies and laughing and having fun.
Yeah.
That's the type of girl you like. And sometimes they are snotty and standoffish like anybody else. Like, if anyone's like that, it's irritating. But I mean, as a rule, just when the girl comes in to start with the, oh, is your dad proud? Oh, fucking Z. How fucking corny. Do that. I'll respect the guy when he can survive. If another porn guy did that to her, I would be back off and go, I respect that. Because he understands her world and he's man enough to live in her world. I'm not. I can't do what she does. She can't do what I do either. Most porn girls can't do stand-up or radio. So I respect what they do. Let's talk to, no, who said that? Let's do that first, and then we'll go to, got it.
This one?
Yeah.
Mike in Queens.
Whoever.
Well, I gotta tell Sam.
Oh.
Mike.
Sorry, Charles.
Yeah,
You're right.
you guys are just talking in your headphones and stuff.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hey.
Hey, Jim, you've never hidden this crazy fetish side of you.
Right.
If there's a fetish out there for the ones with afterbirth, and it's never more meaty than right after giving birth, would you dive right in and munch?
Nah, fetish is something natural. I think it just happens. It's not my thing. I've gotten into feet more lately. I've been looking at toes more and getting sexually attracted to toes. But no, I do not have...
No desire for afterbirth on the face. And
honestly, no, dude. I have no...
Is that a thing?
No, he's just being silly. But I mean, I don't find pregnant... And thank you for the call, Mike. I don't find anything about pregnancy to be sexy. Like a lot of guys like the milk and stuff, and
it's not.
I respect it, but it's just not a fetish for me. I don't sexualize it at all.
Actually, breast milk though is fucking tasty as shit.
Yeah, I've heard.
Very tasty. It's sweet. It's like cereal milk.
Yes, I've heard that it is. Let's go to Zach in New Jersey. Maybe Bobby knows about this.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hi, buddy.
Hey, Jim, going to see you at the Sands of Bethlehem. Can't wait to see you fuckbags there. Really excited.
Thank you, man. It is on, and honestly, it's a great show, so I appreciate you coming.
Awesome. Hey, I just want to ask Bobby, I know when my wife was in labor, I don't know how it was for you, but they don't bring the doctor in till, like, the baby's ready to come out. And my wife had a nurse in there with her, and all the way up, right up till she gave birth. And she was having her push, and a stream of blood came pouring out of my wife's ear.
Oh, God.
And I freaked out because the nurse obviously had no idea what was going on, and she was just saying, "Oh, let's calm down, let's not get excited." And I was swearing at her and everything. And here she, from pushing really hard, she actually burst the blood vessel in her eardrum.
Jesus.
And she had temporary loss of hearing. She was fine. It was actually funny because I caught the doctor talking to one of the other doctors, telling one of their buddies, how great that was. He'd never seen anything like that. So, but anyway, I just wanted to ask you, did any weird shit like that happen when your wife was giving birth? Anything?
No, and it was so easy and so quick. The doctor came in, checked her cervix, and then 20 minutes later, the baby was out. She gave, it was just, wow. it was nothing. I was shocked how easy the baby came out. It was, but it's fucking different for everybody. But if my wife's ear started bleeding, I probably would have fainted. I would have flipped out if I saw that. But no, we didn't stop pushing until the doctor said okay. If some nurse said stop pushing, I probably would have told her to go get the doctor. I'm not fucking, I'm not listening to some chick with, without a fucking degree. You know what I mean? But, that's crazy, dude. But thank God she's all right. That would have flipped me out. She had an aneurysm while giving birth. That was my biggest fear, that my wife would die giving birth to the kid. Not only would I lose the love of my life, and then I'd have to fucking take care of a kid by myself. I'd be that guy. I'd have to move back with my mom. Ugh. But thank God that didn't happen. I don't even know why I'm bringing that up.
Thank you, buddy.
Bye.
Hey, Mike in New York has a question for Bobby.
Hey, Jim.
What's up?
Bobby, I was at a benefit a couple weeks ago in the city.
Oh, God.
I was excited because I heard you were going to be there and DePaulo was going to be there.
Yep.
And then the guy who opened up went on and pretty much bombed for a minute. And then you came on and you tried your bet.
Yeah.
And then I heard DePaulo just left. I was on the third floor and I was trying to get up, but you couldn't move in the place. I was just wondering if you would just talk about that experience.
We did a benefit.
What happened?
Well, we did a benefit for the cop that died in Boston. A cop got in touch with me, and they were doing a benefit in New York. And, I tried to tell him, look, if we're comics, we need certain things to make it go right. It can't just be you guys drinking in a ballroom. Because, if things go bad, it's all cops from Boston and New York. Who are we going to call? You know what I mean? You guys are all here, so...
Yeah, call Ghostbusters, right, Bob?
Chip, fucking... So then I show up, and Gary Gulman was there. Okay. There was no stage. It was a big bar. There was around just fucking hundreds of cops. And Gary, I go...
Which is odd, because they normally don't drink.
Yeah, right. I go, we need a guy to go up and announce the show to let everybody know that there's a show here. So this guy goes, I got it. And he grabs the mic. He goes, hey, shut the fuck up. Hey, shut the fuck up. I'm Lieutenant Fuck. Nobody shuts the fuck up. They stare at him, laugh, and keep talking. And then he just brings Gulman up. Gulman goes up, does a joke. Nothing. He repeats the joke. He goes like this. Again, I said nothing. He looks at me and goes, I can't do it, buddy. And he just hands me the mic. I take it. I start trashing people. And it's just not working. These two blonde chicks walk by. I go, hey, look at these two hot blondes. I go, I'm sorry. There's a hot one and an ugly one. And the ugly one looked at me and went, really? and Apollo walked in, saw me, and then walked the fuck out. And says, no, I'm not doing it.
So why did they say there was no issue between him and Nick? That's
no. Nick was... I got Nick to do it, and he was like... He apologized up and down. Look, we all wanted to do it. It's the cop. And we anything for Boston, anything for the cops. I'll do anything if I can. So will DePaulo. But DePaulo just has more self-esteem, And he just... There's no way. There was no way. There was no way you would get in this crowd at all. A microphone in a bar nobody even knew we were there.
Terrible.
Yeah, you could tell I was on the third floor, and you could tell how hard it probably was. But I appreciate you trying.
Yeah.
You made me laugh a couple times. So.
All right, good.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, guys.
Bobby in Colorado one needs advice on a relationship. Well, that's what I'm good at.
Nice.
Howdy, guys.
Hi, Bobby. Hey, what are you doing in Colorado? Are you smoking a lot of reefers? How's Jim?
Actually, I'm sitting on a horse.
Oh, okay, cool.
Moving some cows.
I'm sitting next to one. Okay.
Are you really on a horse right now?
Yeah. Work on a ranch up in Kremlin, Colorado. Yep. But I listen to you guys. Listen, Jimmy, I wish Anthony was there. And you guys, I've been listening. This is like crazy-ass shit. I've been listening to you guys since you came on XM.
Thank you, buddy.
And so to be able to talk to you.
It's an honor,
anyway,
of course. Thanks.
Anyway, I was married for 23 years, was in a horrible divorce, went through about 6-7 chicks after it, ran them off, all me. I realized after the last one that I'm the one that's fucked up.
Sure, yeah. What's the common denominator?
And so this last one, I realized about 6 months after I fucking pissed her off and ran her off that I was really in love with this girl, but she's with somebody else.
Okay.
And it's the old country song. How do you get her back? What do I do now? She calls me about once a month, and I hadn't talked to her. She's the one that calls me.
Wait, how long? I'm sorry, buddy. How long you were together for? How long?
Well, her and I were together about 5 months, 6 months.
Oh.
That's how long every one of my relationships after my marriage lasted.
Okay, 5 or 6 months. How long you been split?
About 6-7 months.
Okay, so you've split longer than you're together. Sometime, were you on? Now, be honest. Were you taking her for granted? Were you being shitty to her?
Yeah. I wouldn't go to her house, wouldn't talk to her. She did one thing that reminded me of my wife, or anything in that relationship. It's almost, it's like I even shut down, dude. I don't even know what.
Sorry to interrupt you, buddy. Well, I apologize. One of the things that you may have is like, I know that sometimes, for me, the chase is very important. So sometimes when you get something and you get a person you want, you may lose interest because there's no challenge. And then when they leave and you can no longer have them, your interest is piqued again. So that could be a thing in you. But if you know what you're doing wrong, and she's with another guy right now?
Yeah, she's with it. And she told me this the other day. We had talked, and she goes, I'm with a 22. I'm just going to see how long it lasts. I think, Jimmy, that she doesn't trust me, obviously, so she doesn't know what to think of me. And, like, do you go out of your way? Because I know there's a fine line between wooing some girl and stalking her.
Yeah, you don't want to do that, dude. It's ugly. And it ain't going to help you either. And also, dude, if you're being a dick after 5 months, what do you expect her to think? I give it some time, stay friends with her, but start dating other people. You'll find somebody else. You're not in love after fucking 5 months. The big problem here is that she left you and you don't like it. So I would suggest...
No, Jimmy, I left her.
Oh, you left her.
Everyone that I've dated, and you are absolutely right. The chase is what's thrilling, and then once I get them, it's like,
And when did your interest in her re-peak? When she started dating someone else?
No, because I hadn't even talked to her. I mean, I talked to her once every month or so. I didn't even know she was dating until she just told me that the other day. But this is a crazy thing, Jim. About 2 weeks before she had called me the last time, and I had deleted her number from my phone. I didn't even know it. And so I kind of just thought, well, you know what? If it was meant to be, and I started thinking about her about, I don't know, a month and a half ago or so. I thought, man, that relationship was pretty good. And then, you know what? You're so fucked up over these relationships. You don't know what's true in your head and what's not. But all I know is this. I started thinking about her, and I thought, man, I really like that girl. And there were some really great points about her. And I missed her. I missed being around her. And so I guess if she calls, and then, oh, you son of a bitch, she fucking called 2 weeks later. And I hadn't heard from her probably a month and a half or so. I wanted to know some goofball question that she could ask her dad. And I was thinking, man, was that meant to be? Is she looking for something?
Here's my suggestion, my friend. And I appreciate your call. Thank you very much for calling in. My suggestion would be this. Continue to remain friends with her, and then see where it goes. Because you only date. If you dated her for 3 years, I'd say that's different. But don't pursue and woo her. It's irritating when somebody's being wooed while they're dating someone else. Just remain friends with her. Maybe the problem was you weren't good enough friends first. But, and just date other people. You'll find somebody else.
Can I say something
Sure,
real quick?
Of course.
Sometimes when you exactly.
Right, Bob.
Right, exactly. Thanks.
No, I'm kidding.
No, I know. And when you remain friends with somebody like that and you go out and date other people and they see that you're moving on.
Yeah.
That fucks them up.
Yeah.
Then they realize, oh shit, I like you, and they you get them a little jealous, and they realize what they don't have, even though you fucked it up, and you might be able to repair it that way.
And I have a quick. I want to go to Ray in Las Vegas because he's saying something. Ray.
Yeah, what's up, Jimmy?
Hey, Ray.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, buddy. Thank you for calling.
Long time listener. Hey, listen, I'm going through Vegas and there's this big billboard. I'm a truck driver. There's a big billboard with you on it. What's up with that?
What for what? I don't know if I believe it.
No, there isn't really.
There isn't?
I was just kidding. No, I was just kidding.
Well, who do you drive for?
I drive.
Thank God.
What about the number one guy?
Okay, that
about
didn't-
our appearance.
That didn't make sense. Yeah, that's their appearance on Amy Schumer. Yes, sir. On Phil, South.
No, I think they wrote on by mistake.
Oh, Phil.
Hey,
Hey, Phil.
Hey, Phil.
He's from Sk.
you guys were so creepy on that show. Where'd you get your inspiration?
We actually had to take the creepiness down a notch from real life.
Yeah, we both didn't have our panties on.
Yeah.
We had to change pants a couple times.
I went totally bald to match Bobby, and we just knew it would be funny just to. We should call this the Nolan Gunth show. And it was fun, and I'm glad they showed outtakes because I didn't see the outtakes, but we were just laughing at the end.
Right.
I remember we had to pop up when Amy walked over, and every time we were just fucking laughing.
Yeah, that was fun.
Period cramps. All right, thank you, buddy.
Remember when I had my dead toenail and Amy looked down through and she goes, Bobby, what the fuck is wrong with your toe?
Oh, no.
Because we had flip-flops on.
I do not remember that. Let's see Robert in Philly. He's got a nice problem.
Yo.
Robbie!
Yo, what's up?
Hey, Bob.
Oh, I gotta piss.
Listen, I'll get right to it. I think a lot of guys can probably relate to this. 10 years in, 3 kids, the whole 9. It's like things just change.
Yeah.
So, I'd say, a certain amount of time ago, I made some changes in my life. I got back in great fucking shape.
Yeah.
And, one thing leads to another, and I'm banging this 24-year-old model now on the side.
Yeah.
Okay. And, it's great. I guess I think it's great. And the reason I called was, you think you can balance it, and you start talking, and the other day she looked straight at me, and she's like, I get pregnant, I'm keeping the kid. And I guess the main reason for the call was, how does this end without a debacle on either side?
It's a disaster waiting to happen. And believe me, I'm not saying this morally. You got to stop fucking the model. You're married with kids.
You heard it.
She's telling you, I will keep the kid. So what will happen is this. You'll knock her up. You'll probably lose your marriage, and you'll be paying either child support to your wife and kids and alimony, and child support to this model who you may wind up staying with for a little while until she turns into an absolute cunt.
Exactly. Hence the reason I'm in a good position now, but I already started the holy shit, I got to shut all this down. But it's it's unbelievable because even when you get the greatest side piece that you ever imagined, you still hit a fucking wall of shit. So I guess there's no being happy.
Well, how long you been fucking the model?
It's 4 months.
Here's what you take out of this. Okay, this is how this could have gone. Hey, I'm pregnant and I'm keeping the kid.
I know, but she spits in my mouth.
Okay, look, I'm sure she's fantastic.
I'm trying to make it. I'm being serious now, but you're right. I know if this would have happened, I wouldn't be making jokes. I'd be ready to jump off a bridge. So
yeah,
you're right.
but that didn't happen. So you got the best of both worlds. All right, yeah, your wife's a mess right now, but you got to fuck a model for a few months and not knock her up. Most times, this story does not end the way you're saying. Most times it ends with, oh my God, she's pregnant and I want to shove her into an elevator shaft. But you don't have that. So take this as a shot across the bow and go, I've gotten my warning shot. I got lucky. It's almost like you're drunk driving and you just slammed on the brakes and missed a family by 2 feet. Take the warning. Because next time you're not going to get the warning. You got lucky. Be happy you got, instead of looking at you losing model pussy, say you're losing 21 years of financial nightmare, which is what would happen to you. Okay?
Yeah, I think I honestly appreciate that. I got to work. I'm starting the shutdown process now. Not easy, but I'm working on it.
Good luck, brother.
You're the man. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. We're going to take a quick break. Bobby went to piss, and all you people on the phone, you can hold or call back, but we'll talk to you for a little while longer. Michelle Beadle, what happened to Michelle? I didn't know she wasn't coming in.
She's rescheduled.
Okay. I'm unfortunate. I was looking forward to seeing her fucking great legs.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I guess we're back in a few minutes?
Sure.
I'm going to go make a wee.